Okay, Jordan Peterson went on a show called Jubilee. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go to the interview with Piers Morgan. It's very beautiful. Hang on to it. But Jordan Peterson, who self-proclaimed, who uses the idea that he's a Christian, wink, wink, not to use Christians to sell tickets and to buy his book. But he went on a show with kids. It's called Jubilee. It's a YouTube channel where the title was "One Christian Against 20 Atheists," and it did not go well. These kids decimated this idiot and showed him and exposed him for what he is. Let's just look at this video, and I have another video. Then we're gonna get to our other what's his name? Piers Morgan interview with the Israeli ambassador. Now let's watch this.
So do you believe in the all-knowing, all-powerful, all-good notion of God?
What do you mean by believe?
Person, do you believe in God? It's very simple. What do you mean believe? It's like the Douglas Murray when he went on Joe Rogan. He said, "Have you been there?" This month is not these idiots' month. Do you know who I am? I'm Jordan Peterson, who sacrificed a fucking mundane career in Canada. He was making no money at all. Now he's a multimillionaire running around as a phony psychologist, writing books on how to improve your life, and wrote a book on 12 steps to success, whatever it was called, while he was addicted to painkillers. And he almost died from them. He had to go to Russia. He was in a coma. I don't know. The question is, he's the German in this story. He's the German. Is he willing to save Jewish lives if he was in Nazi Germany? He says, "I will not put myself in that position." But you're the German. You are in that position. The Jews should have not put themselves in the position. They could have migrated before they started, or they could have, or they could have did something to get away, or they could have felt that the things were changing in Germany and they had to leave. But the question is, you're the German in the story. The problem is we don't understand what Jordan Peterson is trying to tell us. He would have been a Nazi. If he's unable to answer such a question, I will lie to protect the Jewish family. I will hide them from the Nazis. Even if I know what was going to happen in Gaza, like if I had a foresight. Even now, I would lie to protect any family, any people. It's just human nature. I mean, you cannot be such an evil person that you're going to hate everybody. You understand? You could hate certain like governments, military people who have monopoly on violence, but people are people at the end of the day. So in this hyperbolic idea, he's the German. So when he says, "I will do everything I can not to put myself in that position," what do you say? Well, I'm going to pretend. Start whistling away, pretending that the Jewish family is not there to protect them. So you understand? So he got, there's a lot of videos. This weekend was the most beautiful thing to happen to a grifter. He will not even admit he's a Christian. He's like, "What do you mean by that?" I'm going to show another shorter video. He doesn't want to admit he's a Christian. So why are you lying to Christians and using their money and selling them tickets to your shows under the pretext that you believe in the Bible? Oh, man.
So do you believe in the all-knowing, all-powerful, all-good notion?
All right, that was one part of it. It was a nice show, and I'll have to try to get for you. You know what? I'm just gonna go to my video because my eyesight is that of a blind man. So let me just get to my show. We're gonna watch today. Piers Morgan. Let me get this right. Piers Morgan has spent about 18 months denying there's a genocide in Gaza. And remember, for almost a whole year, every time a guest will come on his show, "Do you condemn Hamas? Do you compare?" As soon as they walk in, he doesn't give them an opportunity to talk, as that was a test for him to be able to debate them. As soon as they say no, or they say, "Well, I mean, what do you mean?" They wanna expand on it. You understand? And he still will do it anyway. Let me see. You see, I hate when I hate when I do this. I hate when I do this. Okay. Come on, man. Hold on. Damn, this candy's killing my hand, man. All right, so I told you that Piers Morgan, he has a show, and he shot the fame after the October 7 when he had Yusuf Bassam, or Bassam Yusuf. I don't know his exact name, but when he had him, he exploded into fame, and people started knowing who he is. What's going on over here? Okay, what's going on? Okay, okay, what happened? Okay, gallery, home. Okay, hold on. Let me go to video. Come on, man, what are you doing? Video. Okay, and here she goes. She's my love.
But you said there were 50,000 Hamas. Others have put the total figure at around 25,000, which begs the question, if after 18, 19 months now, you have been waging this ferocious war.
All right, here we go. This is an interview by Piers Morgan on the Piers Morgan show on YouTube. Like I told you before this, that Piers Morgan has spent 18 months or 17 months denying that there's a genocide in Gaza. Everybody who comes in the show, scholars, debaters, and he still say, I'm not there yet. Now, he could have been there about 5,000 when first 5,000 children got killed. He could have been there when 7,000 children were killed. He could have gotten there when there was 10,000 children dead. He could have gotten there when there was 12,000 children dead. Piers Morgan could have got there when there was 15,000 dead children. Piers Morgan could have got there when there was 17,000. It took 17,000, now 20,000, almost 20,000 children to be murdered in cold blood between the age of 5 to 9 by the Israeli military in Gaza, for Piers Morgan to come to the conclusion that there is a genocide in Gaza. And it's a shame that took so long. But like people say, we need him, and we need his voice, and we need his platform. So it's better late than never. And those months, whether he was using his conscience, whether he was honest, because he just became independent. His show was not his. His show was part of the network called Talk. It's an English platform. So he went on his own show. He's independent. Maybe that's it. Now he saw the money's coming in, and he's making a lot of money, and he doesn't need the middleman or the gatekeepers anymore. Or he probably gave up on the idea he's going to ever become on a public TV in London or anything, and he didn't want to ruin that. He just conscience. Sometimes conscience just hits you. I mean, you cannot betray humans, man. Human dignity or the human misery.